Let's take a look at how to tie a realistic Dragonfly Nymph. In the vise is an Arex 416 in a size 6. For the tail I'm going to use some goose biots, 2 on each side and 1 on top. This is called, and I'm not kidding, the anal pyramid. The abdomen on the Dragonfly Nymph is quite wide and flat, and to build that up I'm going to use some lead-free wire. Start by tying one piece of 025 on each side, then making sure that it's nice and flat with a pair of pliers. Now a dab of super glue will make sure that everything stays in place while we keep on tying. For the rib I'm going to go ahead and tie a piece of mono, followed by a piece of thin skin that I've cut to about 6 millimeters. Now there is going to be a ton of dubbing for this fly, and the dubbing that I'm using is some Fulling Mill Ultra Dry. After laying down a base of dubbing on the abdomen, we're going to go ahead and add 2 more pieces of lead to further widen the abdomen. Once more we're going to give it a good squeeze with the pliers and dab it with some glue. Once we've put a fresh coat of dubbing, we're going to pull the thin skin over and hold it in place with some tight wraps. Once we're satisfied with where the thin skin is sitting, we can go ahead and rib the body. One final squeeze for good luck, and we're going to move to the front of the fly. The material that Dave uses for the wing case is Swiss straw, and for the eyes, he uses mono. I'm going to go ahead and substitute that for bead chains. The next bit here is a bit repetitive. You start with dubbing, add a leg on each side, more dubbing, more legs, more dubbing, and so on. When we get to the front legs, we're going to make sure we dub a little bit behind them in order to prop them forward and thus giving them a little bit more of a realistic look. Now it's time to pull back the Swiss straw. Here we're going to try to create 3 segments. One right behind the front legs, the second one right in front of the second pair, and the last one in front of the third pair. Now we can go ahead and whip finish the fly and cut back the wing case. Once the fly is all trimmed up and cleaned out, we're going to apply a little bit of UV resin for durability.